friends, welcome to my happy home. I'm your host Areles. Today I'm bringing you 3 simple, very easy and super cute DIYs for Christmas. Now make sure you watch till the end of this video if you want to see how you can enter this amazing giveaway. Now let's quickly jump right into it. For this DIY, I'm going to be using these leftover flower pots, some pine cones. I had a bunch of these. And these wood slices, I cannot believe they were asking $5.99 for these. I paid 50 cents for them. They were on sale last year and I didn't do anything with them. So I thought I would use them for this project. So the first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to be painting the flower pot. I have this really light baby blue chalk paint that I'm using. And I had to give it 2 coats for a full coverage. After the paint has dried, I went ahead and glued down the wood slice as a base for my pine cone trees. As you will see, eventually that's what this project is going to be. Now, gluing down the pine cones was a bit tricky at first, the first one and the second one, because they weren't really flat. But after I've glued down these first 2, the rest was easy. Now you know you have something in mind and then somehow it doesn't work out like that, and that is exactly what happened to me. I was thinking of doing a layer of 5 pine cones, then 4, then 3, and so on and so forth, but that didn't really work out. The pine cones were too irregular and didn't want to stick in the shape that I wanted to, but I really did make it work. I just went ahead and started gluing them down. Now the first layer did have the most gaps, so I decided to glue down 3 smaller pine cones to fill up these gaps, as you will see later on. I am so excited, you guys, to be taking part in this Friend Friday hop hosted by my sweet friend Heidi. And since this year has been tough on all of us, we wanted this hop to be extra special for Christmas. Now, all of you viewers have a chance to win this amazing Amazon gift card for the amount of $375. Just imagine what you can do with that. Now, keep on watching because in a little while I will be telling you all the details you need to know how you can enter this giveaway. After I've glued down the pine cones and got the shape that I wanted, I went ahead and used this snow spray on them to give them that wintry look. Now these pine cone trees, you can use them for Christmas, you can use them for fall or even for the winter season, and I absolutely love how these turned out. As you can see, I used some leftover evergreens. I cut them in small pieces and just stick them into the pine cones. Now, thank you all so much for spending some of your precious time with me today. As I mentioned in the beginning of this video, there is an amazing giveaway. Now, the only thing you have to do to enter this giveaway is leave me a comment down below. And after you've watched this video, hit the hop link in my description box. That will automatically bring you to the next video in this hop, and leave a comment as you go along the way until you've reached the full circle. That is it, and that is so simple, as easy as learning your ABCs. Now I wish everyone a lot of luck in this giveaway. And for this next DIY, I'm gonna be using these small decorative wood pieces. I had these for quite some time. I didn't know what to do with them, so I decided to use them for this DIY. Now this DIY is going to be a candle holder. I really wanted something wintry for my winter decor, and I thought these white wood pieces were perfect because they really remind me of a snow, and I thought they would work great for this DIY. Hi, if you're coming over from the hub, welcome to my happy home. I'm your host Areles. On this channel, I do everything home decor related. I love going thrifting and I'm all about creating a happy home on a thrift budget. And I love doing occasional DIYs such as these, very easy and simple. If you like the type of content, I would totally love it if you would stick around, hit the subscribe button and become a resident of my happy home. I post videos every Friday and I'm also on Pinterest and on Instagram. If you are interested, I will leave the links to those social media in my description box below. Now, you guys, do not forget, after you watch this video, go to the link in my description box and go over to the next video. Make sure you keep on hopping, so you leave a comment as you go along the way to make sure that you enter this amazing giveaway. Now, unfortunately, I didn't have enough of the smaller wood sticks to do a third layer, so I decided to keep it on 2. I also had these larger wood sticks and I used that as a base to glue down the 3 candle holders to make it one piece. Now I decided to add some extra hot glue on the sides to reinforce it and make it a little bit more sturdier. And for the final step, I added some fake snow to give it that extra cozy, wintry look. And here is the finished look. I think this turned out absolutely beautiful. And I love that it is versatile. You can use this for Christmas, but of course you can also use it throughout the winter season. Next project, I'm going to be making my very own wax melt using this super cute Christmas chocolate mold. And I'm going to be needing a small and a large saucepan. I need a thermometer, a plastic spoon, some fragrance of my liking, and here I am using the Christmas berry and the pine wood. I love pine for Christmas. And I have this empty Yankee Candle jar. And I'm going to be making a candle, so I'm gonna need some wicks and of course wax. Now these wax are leftovers from previous wax melts that I used, and I thought instead of just throwing them out, why not reuse them? So I'm gonna sort them by color because it's Christmas. I'm gonna be using the red Christmas melts. And I am using this cutting board to cut down all the wax melt in little chunks. Now keep in mind, if you want to do this, do not reuse this cutting board for preparing food. So I am using this cutting board only for this project. Now cutting the wax in little chunks make it only easier and faster to melt. Now, since this is my first time trying these wax melts myself, I want to do the best that I can. So I am using this thermometer and I am checking the temperature of the wax because I don't want it to be too hot. I think if you have the wax too hot, it will leave those dents in the candle or the wax melts, and I don't want that. And also I'm not sure if that's true, but I feel that if the wax is too hot, it might downgrade on the scent of the oil. Now I am adding my essential oil, the Christmas berry scent, and you guys, this is totally optional, but I am putting it a lot of this oil because I really do like the scent of it. I think I might have used 1/8 of a bottle in this small amount of wax. Now next, you want to be sure to stir it up really well and mix up the wax with the scent before you pour it into the mold. Now the mold is something that I already had for a long time because I really wanted to try this out so much sooner than this. I just didn't have the time, and I absolutely love how cute this is with this Merry Christmas heart, the Santa Claus and the snowman. So anyway, you want to pour in the wax melt as clean as possible and totally not like I am doing here. I am making a hot mess. So it took me a little while to figure out how to pour it without spilling the wax. Now if you spill wax, that's not a big problem. You just put it back into the saucepan and heat it up, and you can just use every last bit of it. Now here is the final result. I absolutely love how these turned out, and they smell oh so good, you guys, but especially I love how they look. And to create my scented candle, I am repeating every step that I did while creating the wax melts. Now I want to take this time to let you guys know that this will be my last video for this year. I will be back in January with new videos, so make sure you're on the lookout for that. Make sure you are subscribed and you have the notification bell on so you don't miss anything. Now, you guys, don't forget to leave a comment below, as well as in the other videos in this Friend Friday Hub, if you want to make sure to be entered in the giveaway. Now, in the meantime, while my wax is melting, I'm going to be preparing my jar to make my candle. I am using this empty Yankee candle jar that I had left over and these 2 wicks. Sometimes when I have a candle, I might break it into chunks and then use them in my wax melt. So that is why I have these 2 large wicks. Now I'm gluing them down in the bottom of the jar just to make sure that they don't move around when I pour in the hot wax. Now next, I am checking the wax, and it is way too hot. It is too much in the red, as you can see. So I need it to cool down a bit till it got between 50 and 60 degrees centigrade again, which is perfect. And next, I'm adding my pine wood scent, and it looks like a little, but I already poured in a lot previous to this. So next, I'm stirring it up really well before I pour it into the jar. And again, you guys, I am making a hot mess, but I have the perfect solution to clean that up in a little bit. Now, if you have the chance to have longer wicks, that is making this process so much easier. You just wrap it around the screwer so that it will stay up when you pour in the hot wax. Now, my camera wasn't recording, you guys, so I'm so sorry about that. But to remove all the spill of the wax, just use your hot air gun and it will melt right into the jar. And look how clean my jar is looking. Well, that's it for this video. I hope that you have enjoyed my DIYs and that you could have gotten some inspiration to create your own. Now, don't forget to go the full circle in this Friend Friday hub and make sure you get to see all the amazing creators and their beautiful DIYs. Now, for now, I want to thank you all so much for watching, and I want to wish you and your loved ones a very merry and blessed Christmas, and I see you again in 2021. Bye.